right, guys. Welcome back to the good old days, man. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little lesson here on the Fear Inoculum outro solo. A lot of people love this song. I'm one of the people that love this song. I love playing the entire song just to make it to this part of the solo, right? It's a lot of fun to play, and the best part about it is that it's really easy. Okay. Yes, there's a wall pedal involved in playing the solo. You don't need to have the wall though. You can play it with just as much dynamics and have a lot of fun playing it. So don't get caught up. And if you have the right gear, now just sit around one time if you have some time, learn how to play it and have some fun playing it because it is really easy to play. And I'm going to walk you through each and individual section. But first, we're going to listen to it. So remember, we're using Moises, so we strip everything out. We're listening to just the guitar. So we're going to listen to this one part. This is the outro of the solo. This is the part that comes after the... So we're coming right after that part. So it's the outro solo after that. Here we go. All right, so before we get there, right, we're going through this part here. We're sliding from these E flats to B flat and then to C some point. Okay, we're going to get into that part. So let's break this up because there's about 3 different patterns that are being played. So we're going to number those patterns. So when I say we're going to do number 1, number 2, number 3, you'll know exactly what I mean. So the first pattern is, and by the way, we're just going to be doing a lot of this with this hammer-on technique right here. We're also going to be here in this part of the neck. And right here, which is basically the octave of this right here, where the F, G, C, D, F, G. Okay, so we're going to be in those 3 areas of the neck. But first, let's get the pattern and the rhythm down. Okay, so there's actually one extra little hit right before this starts. I'm going to talk to you about it when we put this whole thing together. But first, let's get through the mode. So we're going to call this option 1. Okay, so option 1 goes like this: open D to the D octave. Then we're going to do this hammer on open D, F. Okay, so I'm going to do it slow. Now, pay attention to that double open hit because that's going to be a marker for the slides. So I'm going to do it again. This is option 1. Okay, so that's option 1. So then option 2 goes like this. It's the same pattern, except we're going to go. So it goes. Now, obviously, you can palm mute this whole thing. You can palm mute it. You're going to play it open. I like playing it open. It just sounds fuller when you play it open. So that's option 2 is the... Then option 3 is the same as option 1, except instead of coming back for this, we're using, which is F, G, but at a higher octave. So it goes, option 1 goes... Option 3 goes. Okay? The difference between option 1 and option 3? Option 3 just goes instead of. So let's put this all together. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 option 1s, 1 option 2, 1 option 1, then 1 option 3. That's the first set. So here we go. Okay, now we're going to start sliding this around. So remember when I said to pay attention to the double open D hit? Okay, when you hit that after the last option 3, you're going to slide up here to this A string. And then you're going to repeat the pattern, but over here in this area of the neck. So it's... So you saw what I'm doing after I do this double is when you slide to the next section. Okay, so we got that whole thing together, right? So then what we're doing here is we just do the same pattern, except instead of going all the way down, we slide up to the next one. So I'm gonna do it from option 3 on. Okay, we're going to walk through the rest of it, but I just want to take you there step by step. Let's just go from the slide. Okay. So when we finally slide up to this section right here where we're doing C, D, G, A. Now we're going to walk down single hits. Then when we get here, we're going to do triplet hits. Okay, so hopefully that's making sense and it's coming together. So I'm going to play it once slow so you can see the part about the sliding part. Pay attention to that the slide happens after the double D hit. So play it real slow. Here we go. The whole thing. Option 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. The whole thing. Okay, hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. By the way, there's a speed thing that you could use on TikTok where you could slow these videos down if that helps. So, all right, so that's the whole outro solo. Okay, now there's a little bit of like sauce that you can put on these notes, right? So the first sauce you want to put is the first octave hit. Especially when you start moving it up. See what I mean? So you add the little... You know, when you get to that part, you can put that little bend in there. It makes it sound pretty good. All right, now we're going to talk about the tricky part in the beginning. Now you don't have to play this like this, okay? But if you want to get into trying to learn how to play it, by the way, I don't play it like this when I play it live. Okay, I'm teaching this now because if someone goes back and listens to the extracted track and hears this, they're going to say, "Well, wait a second, that's not exactly how it goes." So I want to show it the way it really is. So let's listen to the beginning of the solo one more time. I want you to listen to. There's a double hit right before when it goes. Did you see what I did there? Okay, that happens in the song. So let's listen to it. So, I hope you heard that in there. If you want to play it like that, go right ahead. I really don't get into that whole thing because you're not really hearing that when you put the whole song in there. But if you want to try to play it authentically, that's the way it's played. You know, the way I actually play that intro. By the way, I do this all with the wah and everything that's going on. Is that first open D is very accentuated. It's very wah, it like screams. That's when I turn the wah on and I'm high on the wah. So it goes. I remember the record had that double hit on that first open. So you can do it that way, or you can do it the way you want to play it. You know, just most of all, what you got to do is sit down and have some fun. Man. Sit down and have fun. Play the song. Play it different ways. Try it with different effects. Play it with some delay on it. Play it with the wall. Play it without the wall. Right now, I'm just playing it with straight distortion, a little bit of reverb. I don't have any delay turned on here because we're doing this, right? But if I was back there on the board, I'd be kicking that thing going crazy. I'd be tap dancing back there. And we also do lives Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We get together here with family and friends. Most of our friends end up becoming family anyway. And a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs, man. We have a beautiful community of people out here, and we raise money for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Any and every single cent that comes through this little shed goes straight to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I appreciate you guys very much for being part of this journey with me and helping me go through this because I'm having a freaking blast, man. And I hope you guys are having fun out here too. Thank you very much, man. I hope you all have a beautiful evening. Love you guys. Take care and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.